What's cracking, peeps? It's Jax and we're back with Danganronpa. Oh yeah, that's it. It's already over. Yeah, he's voted by Byakuya. Need to get the names right, guys. Right, so where are we? CHIHIRO was killed in the girls' locker room, and Byakuya's the one who did it. Really? I don't know what else I can do. Oh.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
It's like she knows the answer, but she won't tell us.
You finally decide to open your mouth.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you've got to say?
In it.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So
why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
If someone let her.
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
What?
Wait.
I was gonna say.
What do you think you're doing?
Can't do that. God, she's crazy, this girl.
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more
So
exciting?
we actually step away from that. Okay,
Well,
interesting.
Right then. I declare an official
A recess.
trial recess. For real?
Oh.
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
And where she took us was the pantry. No, back to the scene of the crime. Okay.
The girls' locker room? We've already searched this place top to bottom.
I'm glad they're all
What are you
talking so I don't
trying
have
pull,
to.
Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one
okay.
more time.
You want to
Be
check it
sure
again?
To examine the entire body very carefully. Take
Oh,
your
she
time.
was talking about this before, like everywhere, like.
Examine her.
Here I go. I'm sorry, CHIHIRO.
Thank you.
Please excuse the intrusion.
So what? What happened?
Be sure to check her entire body.
Why don't you
and I
just
believe
tell
we will
us?
solve this
Because you
particular
obviously
mystery.
know. But no. We take a recess, and then she tells someone else to do it. Why doesn't she tell anyone? Like, I almost feel like she's working for him. She's part of all this. Because why? She just helps people. It helps guide them to the truth. She doesn't ever tell anyone anything.
I know you say that, but what? This is. What is this?
What?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
What? Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
A boy?
Is what?
a boy.
Oh, snap!
I see. So she was actually a he.
Now that is interesting. I was not expecting to hear that.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
So probably on her little card thing, it had that she was a boy. So that was how she was able to get it. She used her own card. Is that what they're getting at?
CHIHIRO was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys
Yeah.
didn't know?
So yeah, on her like,
That right off
on
the
her
bat.
card, yeah.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy. He was a cross-dresser?
I wonder if she was like sort of transitioning or whatever.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh?
Why couldn't she have just told us that?
Interesting.
She's like, that's me done.
That certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Okay. Just need to process this. This is interesting.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial.
So, if Monokuma knew, that means that she got in the boys' locker room herself.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that CHIHIRO was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
So she was killed in the boys' locker room
Yes.
by a boy.
I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, CHIHIRO was not a girl, but a boy.
That thought had never even
And
crossed my
because
mind.
the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes.
And hasn't her
true.
handbook gone missing, funny enough? So Byakuya already probably knew that.
Of course his hand handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue
you
with
go.
Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then
Yeah.
later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Oh, yes.
So Chihiro really was killed in the
So who
boys'
destroyed
locker room?
Leon's handbook? Is that just like a red herring? Is that just to throw me off?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does
The
seem
motive
plausible.
was to frame Genocide Jill for it, wasn't it?
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But
You still don't think it's him?
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Makoto.
What?
But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
What's wrong with that? He wants them to... I
The
don't
way
know.
he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
God, I'm really bad at this. Makoto, you're much... Big Mac, you're much better than me at this.
At least,
He's right. I am not the culprit.
And we're supposed to take your
I
word
just
for it.
happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Why would you do that?
Are you fucking with us right now?
That doesn't make any sense.
No, I am not effing with you. I'm telling you the truth.
No, I am not effing with you right now.
I find it very hard to believe.
That was great.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that?
That is the
Why?
pertinent question.
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
well, I don't think I can say for sure
Yeah.
without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going?
Man, I'm glad I paused this halfway through, that 2 videos, because this is a long one.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Know who saw the victim?
Oh,
The killer! And only the killer! No, that's wrong!
oh, okay. Who saw the victim? Celeste did.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes.
Now
I
that
did
you
see
mentioned
it.
that vital piece of information that I've decided I'm not telling you, but you as the main protagonist have to.
It was last night, right before nighttime.
Yeah.
I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Track jacket and a double bag.
Does anyone else know
We didn't
something?
find anything
Didn't
like that.
Hifumi say he knew something?
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any...
And he does like the clothes
And that
washing and
is
stuff.
when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
I'd better get going, I'm kind of in a hurry. Like she was meeting someone. Like Mondo.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
Surprisingly.
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of time.
And the
He
reason,
always did
the
not.
real reason for that is because she didn't want them to find out that she was a boy.
But knowing what you know, I can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Mondo's account. Mondo's account. He left us. He had a clue. We had a clue from.
You know who the killer is.
Yeah.
Seriously? Who is it?
Again, it's her just being like, yeah, it's him. It's him. Because I remember we got a clue from talking to him.
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
What about
Focus
it?
on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out?
It looks like a
based
tracksuit,
on
like an
two pieces of
Adidas
evidence
tracksuit.
that we don't have?
I mean, I hope someone else has got an answer to the question, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm so bad at this
First
trial
of all,
stuff.
we know where Chihiro was headed.
Yeah.
He was on his way to go exercise.
Yeah.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
Right.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Why did I do that? I have no idea that. Oh, I'm gonna fail at this.
First of all,
Not a chance.
Nope.
you heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
I didn't actually have to do anything there. You're talking about Mondo. How did you know something like that? Wait.
First of all,
Okay,
we know where
right.
Chihiro was
Mondo.
on his way to go. So next we have, why did he choose the specific?
What do you mean? What you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit
Ah,
as him?
same blue
My
tracksuit.
tracksuit is black.
Right, he knew. How did I not pick up on this stuff? He just said it's the same blue tracksuit. So no one would know that unless they knew she was wearing a blue one. Because not everyone sees the same account.
We know she never said anything about the jacket's color.
Oh!
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just...
Ha!
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
There you go. It
As
was.
a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's
Because he was the
tracksuit
one waiting for her.
Because I just... I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
Don't defend your new best brother, mate.
No,
Right?
that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died.
Cherry.
The only possibility.
Cherry.
Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the
Whoa.
tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Seems dodge.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
Into her bag. Oh, he's lying! Boy is lying. She stuffed it in her bag.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't
You
possibly
lied!
have seen what color
You
the
lied.
tracksuit was.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Oh!
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
However,
It's almost like she does this. She's the ultimate argument for people in these types of trial situations. The ultimate attorney at the age of 16 or whatever, however old these kids are.
all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Why?
But why? What
Why?
made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. The way he talks, the way he was acting. How am I supposed to know? Maybe it's one of the, it's not because it's obviously not that. Maybe the way he was acting.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently.
Oh, is he a
You
misogynist?
only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
Oh, I did not pick up on that.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
That's extremely perceptive.
Mondo,
Yeah, why
was
did you do it, mate?
Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone.
Here we go, the denials.
You've been
Okay, it's
all
the end.
over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
Actually, it was more her than it was me, for the record. I thought it was
You have the
Byakuya.
right to treat me like a goddamn criminal.
Aren't you like the ultimate, like, biker gang thing? Isn't all that illegal, like the gang stuff? I don't
This is a
know.
false accusation.
Don't help him.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
What about my talk with Mondo?
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
What?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't
What
you
was the
telling me you
evidence?
Found some evidence?
Is it the clothes and the rubbish?
What kind of evidence?
Come on, dude.
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly...
No, don't say it's not relevant. We literally have no other options, apparently, even though we could just say it was Mondo now and not Byakuya. I was more than happy to chuck Byakuya into the fire and just, you know, walk away. And then we'd all die because we got it wrong.
Then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground.
Is it
so
hers?
I scooped it up.
Because hers went missing. Chihiro's. Yeah, it's mine. Is it?
We know Chihiro's handbook
Yeah, it was missing.
from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping.
It's
But
busted.
It's busted. It won't even turn on.
Wasn't there? There was Leon's one was busted as well.
Imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the
But they
murder.
said it can't be broken.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
Yeah.
You're right. They're not.
So
They're totally waterproof and shock resistant.
it would take an
It would take an
awful
awful
lot.
lot to break one.
And yet,
You made out like it was
this one
impossible
does
for the
appear to be
record,
broken,
Monokuma.
as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Yeah.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there
Did you do
somewhere?
something?
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
There's only one possible explanation. It's got to be. Wait, I wanted to say hacking it initially, but I swear to God, someone said something before about a weak point, so I'm gonna go for it.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, the
You already
memory.
told us before that the
There.
handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
I didn't forget.
You remember that?
I sure did.
Sure, maybe
Calm
I
down.
let that slip, but I weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will
Right, you put it in fire, so someone chucked them in the furnace. Thank you.
Knew it.
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on
Ah.
the floor of the sauna.
The sauna clip. The sauna clip.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't have gotten out if they put them in the
Strange
furnace
that
thing.
you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cool.
Okay,
if
getting
the
it.
hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto
Okay,
the
getting to the
layer of
point.
air
Get
with
to the
cool
point. This
away.
guy, I
That's
can't
why
even.
you
I don't.
hear
Like, I'm sorry
when you
if you like
move
his dialogue and stuff. I can't stand it. He beats around the bush. Just get
So
to
when
the
you're in a
point.
Oh, Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Maybe he broke his own handbook when he was in the sauna with Taka.
Indeed.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but
I know.
who would have
I
done
know.
something like that?
Me, teacher. I
don't
know.
know of anyone
I know.
who took their
I
handbooks
know.
into the sauna.
I know.
I might know someone who did.
It'll be
Seriously?
Taka
Think the
or
one who may
it'll
have
be
taken
Mondo.
their handbook into the sauna was...
Oh, he's. Oh. Had to be one who wore all their clothes into the sauna. Oh, if I remember rightly, Tucker, he had all his clothes off in the sauna and had a towel, but Mondo didn't.
Here's my answer.
Yeah, and Mondo was wearing everything.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Dude, you need to chill.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago.
Yeah, we were there.
And
How could I forget an
Mondo
image
just so
like that?
happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize,
School
he also
uniform.
left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
But then how would he, if his handbook broke, how did he get into the boys' locker room? If you can only go one at a time.
You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Oh, did he then take Leon's to use to get into the locker room and then do the same thing with Leon's? I don't know. I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Wait, what? Do we? Make you... Oh god, this is... Okay. Oh god. How do I change? Broken e-handbook, Chihiro's e-handbook, and the card reader.
If Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Thank you,
Well, my
Celeste.
goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Well, my goddamn
That's what I just said.
handbook works just fine.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Literally, I just explained all this and then I couldn't do it on the game. If his one doesn't work just fine, so he used Leon's and then broke
The
Leon's.
handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
Oh wait, was there one that was missing, like Junko's or
What is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
Didn't they say it was Leon's?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works.
He swapped Leon's one, so his one's actually in the main
I
hall.
think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right. The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly
I need to get
enough
better at this. I think I said this after the last class shot. I need to improve.
The broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's,
Yeah.
which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's. Yes? But doesn't that violate the school regulations?
No, we've been over
There's
this.
a rule about
Oh my god, we've heard this 700 times. Oh, you can not learn it, but you can borrow it.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch.
What's wrong, bro?
What's wrong, bro?
Tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Man, you're an idiot.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time? That way, everything will be...
Oh, we have to. Is this the comic book bit? We piece it all together. The closing argument. Okay. Right. So we've got. Okay, so these are all the ones that we've got. Okay, so we've got. She's like putting all her stuff together, and then Chihiro sees Celeste, and she's like, "Oh, hello," and Celeste is like, "I'm gonna kill you, but not really."
Turn the game console off right now.
Reenact.
The killer is... you!
Let's see if I got it right.
Let's take a look
Probably
back
not.
to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
I love these comic bits. They're so good.
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple. because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting CHIHIRO.
So it was literally as she came in, and he just did it. So they said it wasn't exactly planned, and yet she walked in, was about to sort herself out, and then he just... It doesn't seem like it's an impulse to just murder her. We'll find out.
In the heat of the moment, the body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody poster, and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room.
Oh.
And that's exactly how the killer did. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys and
This
girls'
has been
locker room
torture for the
in
record.
what you might call a crime scene switch.
Oh, very good.
That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to
Be very weird about the
intervene
situation.
in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up CHIHIRO's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
That's the sauna room. Obviously, clearly, like a great shot of the sauna room there.
The killer, having already disposed of CHIHIRO's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, CHIHIRO's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic
Steamy
bag.
sauna.
Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Hey, worked it out, Mondo.
Mondo Owada.
Whoa, complete. And that whole section only took me nearly half an hour on its own.
Wait. No. This can't be right. Here's your evidence. Yeah. Where's your evidence?
Bro.
You need evidence. You need proof.
We're not fighting you.
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
That already revealed itself early in the trial. I'm going to show where Mondo's handbook is right now. This is where I say, yeah. Oh, we have to fight. Why are we fighting you? You haven't
Show me some
done...
evidence.
I forget what the buttons are.
I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence.
Oh, that's it.
I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong.
Tempo up,
I
idiot.
won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't
Am I
listen.
winning?
False. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt.
Oh, no.
Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Did I actually win that? Oh, I was about to lose. Look at my health. Why haven't I freaking saved the game? I'm going to save it there in slot 3 because this has gone terribly.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
At least you were man enough to own up to it. So they made us have the battle with Tucker because he refused to believe it. That was awful. I'll take the A rank though. Hell yeah. Cheers, fam. Let's hear it.
Bro,
finally.
what are you saying? I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with.
Tell us why. No,
Ask
no,
for
no.
the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
No.
Wait, hold on.
You gotta tell us why.
No waiting. No holding on.
No.
Time for the moment
No.
we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give
Tell
it
us
a
why.
Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the
You better tell us
dreadfully
why before he
wrong
dies.
one? What's it gonna be?
No, 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 no. I didn't spend all this time doing this so you not tell me why you killed him. Her. Him. Like, why did you kill Chihiro? I just want to know. I bet Chihiro just... Yeah.
What?
It looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo. Tell us why, dude. In case you were wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka choose the... Wait, don't you have to be unanimous? You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. Tell us why, dude.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why? Why did you do it? Thank you. Tell us.
Now then.
He's got to tell us. Come on, don't be like that. It looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually...
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. But for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it... Okay, yeah, thanks. I'm not skipping it. Anyway, there once was a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He's heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite... What does it mean to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl? He had chosen that as his way out. Nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead it only grew stronger and stronger. And this was the secret, I'm guessing, that she had. Everyone had a secret, didn't they? I wonder if this was his secret.
Weak.
Oh man.
Weak.
This is so sad. And she confided in Mondo. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, the world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. Yeah, the secrets. Announced the revealing of embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret. Yeah. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And the fact that something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack and the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust in such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet, she told Mondo.
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now. Yeah.
But...
I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later. And she did. With Mondo. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Oh my god. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger. This is so sad.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. That day he made a commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and his body. But sadly that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first. Mondo, dude, that's like... That is just...
Yeah, that's right.
Why? Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to be. Maybe talking to Mondo about it would give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration, and he thought only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. What? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls'?
Indeed.
What? Sorry, what? I completely lost it. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. Well, what about murdering her? Him, sorry. But how does moving the body keep a secret?
Because...
If everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room. Going back to the crux of the matter, why did you kill him? Why would he do that? Oh no, he's losing it. Why did you talk, idiot? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. Wait, what? So what's in his embarrassing secret?
What is this?
Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone.
You're wrong.
What?
Don't make me repeat myself.
To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't print it, you obviously can. That's all. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm lost. Why don't I? Yes, please. I'm really not with it.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. That's the secret. Okay. Elaborate. The ultimate biker gang leader makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. The only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. His brother. Mondo's older brother was named Dyer. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Dyer that Mondo even got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family. He was the only one he could respect or trust. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he intimidated him. He imitated him in everything he did. He was the epitome. Okay, right, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Dyer, the older brother, and his number 2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. When Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's going to take over for Dyer. Dyer created this gang with his bare hand. Mondo's just along for the ride. Blah, blah, blah. I do not care about this. Can we get back to the point?
I
gotta get stronger than Dyer. Just one time. No matter what,
don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I'll come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, I want to challenge him to a street race. During the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into an oncoming traffic, but suddenly... Oh, snap, his brother saved his life as he died. Oh, now it makes sense. That's why you killed CHIHIRO. I still don't get it. Laying in his kid's brother... I'm not thinking about it, to be fair. I'm not thinking... I just want to know. I want them to tell me. I'm too lazy to think about it anymore. That trial was just intense. He knew it was his brother's fault, but Dyer never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Because it's the team you and me put together. A promise between men. It doesn't mean one of them has to die. He decided to hide the truth from what had happened from everyone else in the gang in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident, and as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Okay. Right, so that's not even true. Okay, whatever. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realised no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. Don't tell me he killed Chihiro just to prove something to himself. The hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of embarrassing secrets. At that point it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. Why? Like, in a killing game, like, that would just freak people out, wouldn't it? Oh, I suppose it would pin the people would think it might be him. Okay. I couldn't let the other gang members find out. What? If that ever happened, everything would have been ruined. Like, you're trapped. I mean, how is anyone gonna find out anything in a minute? Everything between me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it would have been for nothing. So that's why Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy unease and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself to a rock-hard lump of anxiety. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Oh. But why? Why are you telling me this?
Huh?
Because, I mean, you kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what are you saying? I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness and try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I never had, so I was jealous of him, and that jealousy broke me.
What?
And that's what... No, sorry, no! Don't buy it! Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you effing with me right now?
No!
Oh, wait, so in the conversation between her... No, wait, no. This conversation must be prior to when they... Because... Mondo couldn't have known Chihiro was a boy before, like, after they'd gotten into the locker room. He'd have had to have known, oh, I'll meet you in the boys' locker room. He would have known that, right? So this can't be where they killed each other. I'm so confused. I feel like I could hear something start to creak, something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Sit back, let my secret get revealed, ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Why did you have to tell me all that? You trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
I really admire you.
Yeah, that's right.
Strong. Oh no. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch.
And stronger than Dyer. I don't remember anything after that. That doesn't make sense. Sorry. That doesn't make sense. If Chihiro had entered the boys' locker room and met up with Mondo in there, and Mondo was like, oh hey, if he didn't know that Chihiro was a girl because they just had a conversation in there saying that, then wouldn't he have gone, why are you in the boys' locker room? But it looked like they had met they're gone, yeah, we'll meet in the boys' locker room because you can go in there, even though you can't, in his mind anyway. And then they met up, and then Chihiro had said, told him his secret, and then he done it. I don't remember anything after that. So like he killed her in a blind rage, but that doesn't add up. Sorry, am I being stupid? Please tell me if I'm being stupid, because that doesn't add up. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him down on the ground. Oh no! I killed him.
I killed CHIHIRO.
Oh man!
Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
You're a douche. He was normally so aggressive and so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone, and that was his secret. A weakness like that lived in his heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. I don't know. It just feels weird, you know. It kind of, I don't know, because they had a real connection. So I don't know. That doesn't really seem like. I don't know. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere on there? Because I sure don't. Just shut up. Oh no.
Yep.
Okay, right. Can we get to the... I'm literally way out of time here.
Well now.
Come on.
Now then, I prepared
Here we
a
go.
very special punishment.
Is he gonna drive into oncoming traffic? No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh, Taka.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
You're a douche. That's what you are. The trial up until finding out about Mondo and why he did it was really good. And I feel like the reason behind him actually doing it is kind of... Oh. It's kind of like... Right. It didn't feel like... I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? I wasn't just upset about CHIHIRO, to be honest. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. And on that note, I'm saving the freaking game. Oh, well, there we go, guys. Mondo killed CHIHIRO, and I think I'm still trying to process it, to be honest. I thought it was Byakuya. I'd have been happy with going with Byakuya, but we would have been wrong. Also, we need to go back to that. I mean, he just strung her up just because. Like, who does that? Like, seriously, who does that? Okay, so Mondo's gone. Like, that was disappointing for a number of reasons, but they had like a real connection, Mondo and CHIHIRO, and for him to just in a blind rage just lump her over the head with a dumbbell, I don't know. It just seemed. I'm just surprised. Also, I think Kyoko is a part of all this. I think she's guiding us as the luckiest. Are we the luckiest? The luckiest student. We're lucky because she's helping us the whole way along. That's the feeling I'm getting in a minute. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's not too long. If you did like the video, hit the like button for me, guys, because it really, really does help me out. If you are new here, do feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell and check out some of the other videos I've got going on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Of course, I will see you in the next video.